Kicking things off with the fashion redesign.
Okay, so take your old stuff and make something new and interesting. That sounds great, right? But it also sounds kind of difficult. Don't worry, we've got just the person to get you ready for a wardrobe revamp.
That's right, with the person who can help you forever change how you look at your dated clothes, Andrea Krasnow. She's a blogger of This Kansas City Mama. You've got some great ideas for us, and we were talking a little bit before the show. This is something that anybody can do. You've been wearing kind of those same outfits, but you don't want to get rid of them. Maybe you want to hang on to it. This is kind of changing it up. Walk us through what you've brought here today and kind of how you've redesigned these.
Okay, so it all started with this jacket.
Okay.
So I was watching one of my favorite DIY designers, and she took a Valentino jacket that was roughly $2,000.
Oh, wow.
And she was like, okay, well, I can't afford that, but what can I do? So she took a jacket and took iron-on butterflies. His were hand appliqued, and she was like, well, guess what? We just iron them on. So
We've got some pictures of it up right now
Yes.
as well, but this is also the jacket that you're wearing.
This is also the jacket that I'm wearing. So this was kind of the first thing that I did that inspired me to look at my wardrobe in a different way. So as you're purging in the new month, everybody's throwing things out, cleaning out their
get ready
closet,
for the new year.
but you love it so much, but you're just really tired of it. This is something that you can do to kind of revamp your wardrobe, if you will.
All right, so maybe we have an old camo shirt hanging around?
Yes, so this is a jacket that I love, but it was just kind of boring. So what I did is I took some of these fun little trim that you can find at any of your local craft stores, and applied it with Fabric Tech. So
that's all it is?
That's all it is. It's fabric glue, and it dries clear, and you just put it wherever you think that you might need a little bit of oomph. So
and what you've done is you've highlighted the pocket flaps over here. No, it looks sharp.
Exactly. So it adds a little texture, adds a little shine, and just kind of helps zhuzh up your little jacket.
It spices it up. You know, we were talking about the verb zhuzh earlier, so I really like that. All right, next up, we have a clutch that you've done here?
Yes. So I found this at the thrift store. It was $2. So it's a cute little clutch, but it was just kind of boring. So I took an iron-on patch, and I made a stencil, cut out the lips, as you can see there, and then I applied with, again, my fabric glue, sequins. Now, normally you would be able to iron this on, but it wasn't working really well, so hot glue.
Oh, hot glue.
So I hot glued my little red lips, and it just kind of helped amp up a $2 little clutch.
These are such great, simple ideas. You know, my mind just doesn't think like that. So how do I get on your level when it comes to some of these fun redesigns?
Well, if you're in a magazine, you're just flipping through and you're like, oh my gosh, I really love that. But maybe you don't want to go out and buy it, but you had something in your closet that already existed. Well, then just take that idea and run with it. It doesn't necessarily have to look exactly like theirs. But
gives you those
stamp
ideas.
on it. Exactly, exactly.
Okay, we have some faux leather, I think, up next. We're talking about, is that this over here?
That's this little jacket. Okay. So I love this jacket, but I wasn't wearing it, and it was back in the back of the wardrobe. So I took a look at it, and last year I had bought this really fun fur.
Oh, cool.
And I was gonna add it to a sweater because I saw it in a magazine. But
and there's a picture of it here that we got.
Yeah, so that's how it looked before.
That was the before.
That was the before, and this is the after.
And this is the after here
and
on the table.
And what's so fun is when you're walking, you've got this fun leopard on the inside.
Oh, I didn't even see that part.
I know. So you've got this fun leopard and then this awesome pink fur that just kind of added another extra layer to an already existing.
All right, we got lots of stuff
leather.
we got to get through here. Some of your gloves. So this is kind of the same thing in a way that you've done here with the fur along the edges of the glove.
A $1 bin glove.
Okay.
Fur, hot glue. Always put your glove on first. I learned that.
Okay.
I put it on and it just completely busted open.
Real quick, let's do the shoes, the heels that you have over here.
So those were in my wardrobe. I was gonna donate them. The heels looked kind of ratty. So I thought, oh my gosh, I have this really fun, colorful trim. And all I did was just add a little stripe down the back of the heel, down the front of the T-strap right here. So you can kind of see from front and back when you're walking, it hits the light, but it's not.
Yeah, and it really kind of, I really like the design on the back of it there. It's really sharp, and like you said, as you're walking, I mean, it's something that catches the eye.
And people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, what does she have on?
All right, I totally wish we had more time to go through the rest of it, because these again, are just fun, great ideas, and I wish we had more time to talk, but thank you so much for being here, for sharing your ideas with us, Andrea. This Kansas City Mama, we do appreciate your time.
Thank you so much for having me.